With the national debt now at more than $15 trillion, time is running out for the so-called Supercommittee to make a deficit reduction deal worth more than $1 trillion. Yesterday, Democrats rejected a last-minute offer by Republicans, but lawmakers are still holding out hope. CBS News correspondent Whit Johnson is in Washington with the very latest. Whit, good morning.
Russ, good morning. Well, the Supercommittee is actually hoping to reach an agreement by Monday so it can be made public and reviewed before Wednesday's deadline. That means a heavy weekend of negotiations here on Capitol Hill with little progress in sight.
Good morning.
Shuffling in and out of hours of meetings Friday,
The meeting went just fine, and I'm not going to comment any further.
the Supercommittee talks yielded nothing more than a promise to keep trying.
We're going to work as long as it takes to get an agreement.
As the bipartisan group looks for $1.2 trillion in deficit reduction, the two parties are caught up in the same old fight, one that nearly caused a government default in August and a government shutdown back in April.
Where the divide is right now is on taxes and whether or not the wealthiest Americans should share in the sacrifice that all of us have to make.
Earlier in the week, Republicans appeared willing to give a little on taxes, but wanted to make the so-called Bush-era tax cuts permanent. When Democrats didn't buy it, Republicans offered a smaller $643 billion package. It included spending cuts, new fees, and would have closed tax loopholes for corporate jet owners. Aside from its lowered amount, it was hardly controversial. Still, no deal.
We are painfully aware of the deadline that is staring us in the face.
If the Supercommittee fails to reach an agreement before Thanksgiving, those automatic cuts wouldn't take effect until 2013, which would likely make deficit reduction once again a top issue for the next election. Russ?
Whit Johnson in Washington. Thanks a lot.